Welcome, I'm Heidi Johansson, and this is Galas and Giving Shaw TV Spotlight on local charity events. Up until this very moment, the Frank Flaman Foundation has been preparing a top secret event for their 11th annual fundraising gala here at the Fantasyland Hotel. Secret agents are everywhere and on a mission to support not just one, but several charitable organizations in our city. So don't go away, because this one is for your eyes only.
What you do, take this to the airport.
It's a new year, a new gala, and a new opportunity to impress. General Manager of Flaman, Rocky Amson.
We have a great team of people that work together and do this, and every year they come up with new ideas, and every year it's always, this is the best one we ever had. And this year, you know what, it's going to be the best one we ever had again too.
A little feminine persuasion and voila, Grassroots Amson was on board with this year's James Bond concept.
The girls come up with a theme. So they said 007, I said, no, we can't wear tuxedos, that's too fancy, we're not fancy, we're just common folks, that's too fancy. But you know what, they pushed it through, and that's why we have 007. So we're working out pretty good actually tonight, everybody's looking great.
Double agents and Bond girls took this opportunity to come out in support of an organization and a man who has dedicated his life to making the world a better and brighter place. One gentleman in particular had a dual mission: to win Best Dressed and make this the 11th consecutive year to back the Frank Flaman Foundation.
I guess we all saw Frank's vision, and in the beginning we kind of like, oh, what's this all about? How come are you giving all this money away? And I think when we first saw the real cause or the passion that Frank had to help others around him is when a lot of us suppliers joined in.
Flaman's a man with an infectious passion for the well-being of others.
He's come from a home back in Saskatchewan and realized through his hard work and success that he's attained that rather than just keep it all for himself, had this vision of sharing and helping others that aren't so fortunate as he was. And so we're definitely, as a company, a supplier for him, admire that in him, and so yeah, we're glad to support.
As you can see, it's a jam-packed ballroom behind me. The Frank Flaman Foundation is raising funds for 16 charities here this evening. We had the pleasure of speaking with a few of those that are going to be receiving extra help this year.
CASA, Child, Adolescent, and Family Mental Health, serves over 4,000 children and youth and their families in Edmonton, as well as central and northern Alberta. We provide mental health treatment, as well as several other kind of services to support the well-being of children and youth accessing our services and their families. For CASA, this is a phenomenal opportunity with these funds going to the CASA Research Chair on Child and Adolescent Psychiatry, which is a partnership with the Department of Psychiatry at the University of Alberta to focus in on research practices, research in terms of how we can improve practice, and really hone in on the needs of our kids and their families in the Edmonton area. This is a phenomenal opportunity to start this initiative.
Youth Empowerment and Support Services, we essentially provide a shelter for youth. We provide long-term stays as well as daily resources for them, like psychological resources, dietary options, all those kinds of things. It means that our kids have the tools and resources they need to transition through very tough times in their lives, and the shelter they need to get through those nights and those days that they need help.
Crystal Kids is an inner-city drop-in center for at-risk youth ages 6 to 19, and in some cases a little older than that, depending on the circumstances for those children. We feed children primarily. We provide mentoring, literacy support, recreational opportunities, sports opportunities for children that can't afford sports. And we really focus on strength-based mentoring. We are, even though we've been around for 23 plus years, we're still really quite a well-kept secret. We don't have a marketing line on our budget, so we can't compete with those bigger charities out there, so we really appreciate how gracious the Flaman Foundation is to us. It really helps level the playing field for small charities like ourselves.
Big Brothers Big Sisters Boys and Girls Clubs provides after-school programs programming and mentoring programming for over 5,000 kids in our community, giving them safe spaces and positive adult role models in their lives. Flaman Foundation has been a big partner of our charities for several years. Not only is this particular night so special to us for where the money goes, but they help us and engage with us year-round. Tonight's fundraising dollars will go towards providing, each dollar goes one meal for one kid in our community. So the amount that they give us, $10,000, will feed 10,000 kids.
These charitable groups were showcased and on everyone's radar throughout the night. An example of this company's philosophy to stick and stay and make it pay.
You're one of the charities that we started with. We want to continue and stick and stay. Even in our hard times, we're going to stick and stay and we're going to support them.
Barry Shaw Orchestra provided the perfect ambiance as guests bid on incredible silent auction items for every interest to further support each of the causes. For those that don't have a real James Bond at home, well, one lucky bidder can dream of him on their very own 007-inspired pillowcase. Danny Hooper had help from espionage-themed videos to warm up the bidders for live auction. From a Casino Royale trip to Las Vegas to a West Edmonton Mall weekend of family fun. But you better have the need for speed, because these winners took it all. Outbid at auction? How about roulette? Guests could try their hand at the various gaming tables. Maybe tonight's best dressed man is the betting type.
No, no craps tables.
Well, it's no secret that the Frank Flaman Foundation has always accepted their mission to raise dollars so that they can contribute to serve those in need of basic necessities of life.
We get 1.5 million this last year. Our goal is to get 1,750,000 this next year, and then 2 million to go up by $250,000 a year. So we have to grow. So Frank gives the money away, we have to make it.
Raising thousands of dollars, this celebration took Shaken Not Stirred to an inspiring stirred but not shaken, moving everyone here tonight to live a life with intention. What an extraordinary evening with this mission accomplished. For more information on how you can support this organization, go to flaman.com. And if you would like Shaw TV to cover your event, email us at galasandgiving@shaw.ca. From the Fantasyland Hotel, I'm Heidi Johansson.
Hair services for Galas and Giving is sponsored by Raw Beauty Inc. With medical facial aesthetics sponsored by External Affairs Medical Spa. Clothing provided by Simons.